In these demos, you learn how to reclaim repositories in Oracle VM. The first 4 demos introduce concepts that are helpful when reclaiming repositories. In Demo 1, you create an NFS repository. In Demo 2, you attempt to delete the NFS repository, but because it is not empty, you release it instead. In Demo 3, you create a repository on an iSCSI LUN. In Demo 4, you move the iSCSI repository between server pools in the same Oracle VM environment. In the last 2 demos, you examine 2 specific situations. In Demo 5, you reclaim a repository that used to belong to a previous installation of the same Oracle VM Manager. That is, you reinstall the Oracle VM Manager software with the same UUID. In Demo 6, you reclaim a repository for another Oracle VM Manager environment, that is, an Oracle VM Manager with a different UUID. These 2 reclaim scenarios use procedures that you can integrate in your disaster recovery planning. This is the first demo in the series of 6 demos about reclaiming repositories in Oracle VM. In this demo, you create an NFS repository and examine the ownership information for the new repository. NFS repositories are not tied to a particular server pool. You can access an NFS repository from Oracle VM servers located in different server pools. You can create a repository by using the Oracle VM Manager Web UI, the Oracle VM CLI, or the Oracle VM Web Services API. This demo uses the Web UI. Log into the Oracle VM Manager UI. Let's find out the UUID for this environment. Click Help in the global links. The global links are located in the upper right corner of the window. Select About. The UUID of the Oracle VM Manager is displayed along with the version of the software. Click OK to dismiss the window. Before creating the NFS repository, examine the storage element to be used for the future repository. Click the Storage tab. Click the Expand button for the file server that contains the storage element and verify that the NFS share on the storage element was refreshed. You are ready to create the NFS repository. Click the Repositories tab and launch the Create New Repository wizard. Assign a name and select the location of the storage element for this new repository. For this task, you select Network File Server. You don't need to specify a server pool. You can create an NFS repository with just a single Oracle VM server specified as an admin server for the NFS file server. Click the search icon to locate the NFS share. Select the NFS share on which to create the repository and click OK. You have all the information that you need. Click Next to create the repository. After the repository is created, you can select one or more Oracle VM servers to present the new repository to these servers. These servers can belong to different server pools. Click Finish. In the Repositories tab, expand the Repositories folder and examine the new repository by highlighting the repository in the navigation pane. The information for the new repository is displayed in the Management pane. Access one of the Oracle VM servers that have access to the new repositories. Use the df-h command to list the mounted file system. Access the top-level directory of the repository and display its content. Examine the .ovs repo file with the cat command. The OVS Repo Manager UUID parameter for the repository is set to the UUID of the owning Oracle VM Manager. Let's verify quickly that the UUID set in the repository matches the Oracle VM Manager UUID. Click Help and select About. The manager's UUID does match the UUID in the repository. The OVS Repo Manager UUID parameter is set for both NFS and SAN-based repositories.